I will do what I must. Oh, he's doing the pose.
I will do what I must.
But I was going into Toshi Station to pick up some power converters.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the finale for Kenobi. It is finally here. And as in finally, I mean, it's barely been a month since Kenobi started. The finale is 52 minutes, only 4 minutes shorter than part 1, which is the longest episode. So that makes this the second longest episode. And whoo baby, am I excited. The caption to the episode literally just is the action-packed special event finale. I don't think I have anything else to say, other than I think they're going to battle on Mustafar. We're going to see Qui Gon Jinn, and I think that's all I got, honestly. I wonder how Kenobi will handle Vader in this episode, because he got absolutely torched by him. It's the last time we get a new Kenobi episode, unless there's a season 2. She survived fairly easily, looks like. How did she even get there? Was there another ship there or something? Because, I mean, they're still chasing Kenobi in the ship they're in. This is like a better version of the beginning of A New Hope. Because they're actually moving, they're not just driving straight. Obi-Wan's probably just gonna go in an escape pod by himself or something like that, I'm assuming, just to get away from them. Haja has been so good this series. Damn, she stocked some rifles? You go, Baru. He gave Leia Tala's, can't think, holster. Holster is the word I was looking for. The only thing so far that's a little weird is that Reva's already on Tatooine. How did she get there? She's talking to Qui-Gon. Respond, Qui-Gon! There was just enough space on the opposite side of the screen for Qui-Gon to appear, and I was just hoping. He is not just any Jedi. Oh. Grand Inquisitor wasn't all for it, though, which I was kind of surprised that Vader didn't punish him in any way, shape, or form. You know, these Tatooine farms look so dope. I love the layout of them. I will face him alone. Well, it's not Mustafar. That's a bummer. That'd been so sick. Connect with Qui-Gon before Vader arrives. That would be sick. Or what if while they're fighting, Qui-Gon shows up? Well, no, that can't happen because Vader can't know about Force Ghosts, really, until after he kills Obi-Wan in A New Hope. Okay, so Obi-Wan's not going to be there to protect Owen and Baru, but maybe this convinces Owen specifically, I guess, that Obi-Wan should stay near. I will do what I must. Oh, he's doing the pose.
I will do what I must.
He just threw Obi-Wan to the ground. Oh, they're like back to back, just like the training session we saw in the flashback last episode. I was really hoping it was on Mustafar, and then I was hoping that he would have gone back here to protect Owen and Baru from Reva, which I don't know how Reva got here in the first place, like I said, but that's my one gripe so far. As dope as Mustafar would be, this place, I don't know what planet this is, but it's pretty sick. Obi-Wan's holding his own right now. The practice of getting Leia basically pulled his skill back a little bit, it looks like. Your strength has returned, but your weakness still remains. Holy crap. What a line. He's just like burying him. Oh, and then he feels Qui-Gon, and then he just force repulses everything off of him. It's the first time we heard Vader say master. Run, Luke!
Run, Luke, run!
And Luke can't find out about the Force, because he finds out about that in A New Hope. Man, that shaky cam on Obi-Wan's Rebel was a bit much. Oh yeah, Obi-Wan. Just thought about Leia and Luke a little bit from the couple shots we had of him looking at him. Oh, that was sick. The behind the back. Holy shit, Obi-Wan. You know, those are some big boulders that aren't making such a big impact. That was kind of odd. The reflection of the blue and red saber in Vader's eye sockets. So good. Oh, please. Oh, he's just smashing apart his Vader's box. Please tell me we'll get face mask Vader. We are. Obi-Wan, you're a little tired, but damn, you're putting up a fight now. Oh, There was a tear that came down from Anakin's eye. You didn't kill Anakin Skywalker. I did. Making that phrase in OT. Oh, the rage in that Obi-Wan was so good. Is that Star Destroyer not there, or did he just go out of the planet a different direction? But, oh, that was so good. Left Darth Vader there to die. Again. Know how well that worked last time. Luke is unconscious. She won't be able to do it. She just saw herself. Oh, Reva brought him back. Not surprised that she redeemed herself, but I wasn't expecting her to survive, honestly. That conversation with Vader and Palpatine was so good. I don't know why, but Palpatine looked like a little off. Not sure why, but it's probably just me. His eyes just looked small compared to usual, but it's probably just me, like I mentioned. Yay, we're going to get Leia going back to Alderaan. Woo! More Alderaan. A couple of those buildings look like they could be R2-D2. Oh, look at that. She's getting herself ready this morning with the old Leia bun up top. Oh, she put Tala's holster on. Is that a holster? Oh, that'd be perfect for Lola to fit in. Oh, is Obi-Wan coming? Will I ever see you again? Very episode 1 conversation right there. That conversation between Obi-Wan and Leia was so wholesome. Yep, it's a holster for Lola. Just like I figured. Packing up your space, Obi-Wan? Going somewhere. Do you have your Jedi robes on? Get this shit back to Luke. Come on. I wish we would have got more of that. I wish he would have shown up against Vader with his, like, not his Jedi robes, but his, like, Jedi outfit on. He hasn't, I guess he hasn't met him. I guess that's fair. Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Oh, that's so good. Qui Gon, yes. Visual. Let's go. Oh, that was so good. Liam Neeson, I love you. Rupert Friend didn't really have too much to show for in as Grand Inquisitor in this series overall. I want to see Liam Neeson's name. Is there a post-credits scene? That was good. That was very good. Though I think the only gripe I have is how did Reva get to Tatooine so quickly? All right, before we get started, let's rank this. Is this better than the last episode? I think it is, honestly. I would say part 6 is I'd say it's a 9.7. I don't ever want to give anything a flat 10 because if I have one, even if it's a small issue with an episode, then it's not a 10. But the only issue I have is how did Reva get to Tatooine so quickly? Other than that, this episode was a slapper. Oh my goodness. The basically 2 fights with Obi-Wan and Vader. Obi-Wan taking off part of Vader's helmet. Obi-Wan leaving Vader to die again. Vader surviving again. Vader saying that he killed Anakin, which brings up that statement in the OT trilogy. We see Obi-Wan meet Luke officially for the first time, saying hello there. Mwah. It's like poetry. It rhymes.
Again, it's like poetry, so if they rhyme.
The whole conversation with Obi-Wan and Anakin before Obi-Wan leaves was amazing. Obi-Wan's conversation with Leia before leaving was amazing. Talking to her about how she got everything she is from her parents, and then telling her that he'll tell her more later, but she said, she's like, I'm fine, G, basically. And then looking towards old Jimmy Smits and his wife, I forgot her name. And then finally saw Qui-Gon. Yes. It wasn't even a here and gone thing. He had basically a full-on conversation with Obi-Wan before they walked between that ridge to where Obi-Wan's new place is, I suppose. I don't really remember what his place looks exactly like in A New Hope, but I remember that it's like an actual house and not a cave, so there's that. I think maybe one other gripe I would have is Owen didn't want anything to do with Kenobi, and then Obi-Wan wasn't even there to help him, but then he gets there late after Reva kind of just like is fine. I wonder if we'll hear more of Reva later on. I'm sure we will, but we'll see about that. But yeah, going back to that, I think the main reason why Owen like allowed Ben to meet Luke and I'm saying then just because of the situation, is because of what Beru said when Reva came to take Luke or kill Luke, but then she ended up not. And even that like heel turn of her character isn't that big of a deal. I think some people will be like, oh wow, she just goes from like cutting off people's hands to not killing a child. Those are two completely different things, first of all. Second of all, with everything that's happened with her trying to kill Vader, basically revealing her identity, which Vader already knew, admittedly, she has nothing else to do. So it looks like she's kind of giving up being I was going to say Jedi, but she's not a Jedi. I was going to say Sith, but she's not really technically a Sith. Giving up the Force, it seemed like. So I was kind of hoping to see maybe what exactly she would do, but I think that's fine to leave it to another day. But yeah, this was a good series. This was very good. I'm curious what my average score of the entire series is. My average score of the series is an 8.56. I'd say that's pretty appropriate to how I would rate this show. It's not a 5, but it's a little bit better than a 4 in my opinion. Yeah, but man, it's crazy how math works out. I mean, they do leave some stuff open for a potential season 2 or a follow-up to Kenobi. Mainly him learning with Qui Gon and anything that can happen from there. He's taken his distance away from Luke, so maybe he could like go visit Owen, Beru, and Luke now and then. But what he's doing now isn't exactly necessary for him to be on Tatooine 24/7. So maybe we see Obi-Wan go check on Yoda, because I don't think in Revenge of the Sith we see Yoda tell Obi-Wan that he's going to Dagobah. So that's open as well. I wonder if it's in the novelization. I don't know. I haven't read the novelization ever, I think, honestly, but maybe it's in there. I'm not sure. But yeah, this was a great series that had some issues, admittedly, but there's not much more. I mean, I guess there's more you can expect. People shouldn't expect more than what we got, in my opinion, if that makes sense. Like, we're going to get a show that has some parts that we probably don't like, because that it's going to happen. The person who's making the show probably doesn't have the same, I was going to say interest, but they're making a Star Wars show, so they probably have similar interests, but the same thought process about a story as we do. So not every fan is going to like this story that a writer or director made. So I think this was probably as good as we could get. Although I do wish that the last 2 episodes, like that intensity, was throughout the entire series. But also at the same time, that intensity wouldn't have been as impactful if it was like that for the entire series. But I mean, maybe I'm wrong, because, you know, I'm not a film writer. What did you think of the finale and the series as a whole? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know in the comment section below. You can give me a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed this reaction. I actually recently put up a video of me going over Obi-Wan Kenobi reviews before the finale came out, and some of the reviews are... there's something. So take care, and may the Force be with you.